Hey, I want to do a quick review on this trail camera here from TACTACAM. This is the Reveal X Pro. One of the reasons that I like the X Pro is that it has the blackout flash on it, so the animals don't see the flash of the camera. I ran this side by side with another camera brand that had an infrared flash, and this one was on video mode, and you could literally see the deer react to the flash of the infrared camera. So having that blackout flash is important, especially in high pressured hunting areas. So I'm going to show you a couple of the features here. It has a swinging open door with a screen and some buttons so you can work your way through the menu, but most importantly, you can get a preview of what the camera is pointed at and what the angle of the camera is on. So when it gives you that preview, it'll show you a line that runs right through the middle of your picture. And that's just so that you make sure that that's like the trigger zone. You want to make sure that that line is at an appropriate height and angle to pick up the animals that you're after. In my case, that's deer, so I always point it kind of down, and I try to have a trail go across that line so you can kind of catch them in the middle of that zone. Or if you have it on a food plot, try to put that line at the horizon so it catches deer near and far away from it. On the side here, inside the protective door, is the slot for an SD card with a nice little spring loading, so if you're swapping out cards, that's easy to do. This camera takes video and photo, so I think I'm going to show you a couple of videos here of a couple of cool deer that I got this past or a couple seasons ago, and give you a couple examples of what to expect as far as quality. There's a nice little spot where you can lock this door closed, so if you wanted some added security on that, you can do that there, as well as a slot here where you can use the provided strap to attach the camera to a tree. I don't use that slot. I use these tree brackets, which they actually have a new version that allows another air space to pivot it, but what I do is I just simply slide it on, lock it on there, and then I strap this tree bracket to the tree. It allows me to strap the tree bracket first and then hang the camera, but then it allows me to adjust the angle without having to find sticks to jam in there and get it at the right place. So one of the things I forgot to show you was the batteries. So you hit this eject button in the bottom and it spits out a battery tray, which this is the one it comes with. It takes 12 AA batteries, which is a little bit expensive to change the batteries all the time. So I went ahead and purchased these lithium rechargeable packs. And you can do this one of two ways, and that is alternate between the lithium pack and the AA batteries, which is what I've done, but now I've actually bought 2 lithium packs for every camera. As you can see, it fires up now that I put the lithium battery in there. You get really good battery life out of these, but it depends on frequency of use, how many deer go by and that kind of stuff. I usually find that I get about 2.5 months with these lithium packs. And then if I know that I'm close, I get notified on the app and it tells me to change them out. So I can either load up a AA pack to quick change it when I'm walking by, or as I do now, run a second lithium pack. You can see there, maybe the screen is turned on, showed us a preview, and it tells us that it's searching for cell signal. I'm going to take the battery pack out here so that we don't lose it. But overall, I've been very impressed with the quality of these cameras. They've been in the woods for 3 years now, and they still are in really great shape. Other critters haven't bothered them, and they give me excellent intel, both photos and videos. So if you're looking for trail cameras, the Reveal X Pro is a great choice from TACTACAM.